forecast today?
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just a perfect day to go outside and relax. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, but again, away feels like it's been a freaking decade.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Social Beaches. I'm Carolyn Smith.
And I'm Kelly Bowling.
And we are with the Coastal Estate Team at Compass. We sell real estate in Brevard County and Indian River County, from Mims all the way through Sebastian, Vero Beach, and of course Melbourne Beach, Cocoa Beach, Merritt Island. So if you're looking to buy or sell, give us a call at 321-422-2160 or email us at hello@coastalestateteam.com. And we would love to answer any real estate questions you have as well. So don't hesitate to reach out. Today, we are going to be talking about our favorite things because we're getting close to, it's like Oprah's favorite things, but better.
Yes, it's better because you can probably afford some of these things.
Yeah.
Some.
You might be able to afford some of them and find them because Oprah's things always sell out.
Yeah,
so.
they do. Ours are not as popular.
No, probably not. So I'll start with my little, my heated throw. So I think I got this last year and I got 3 of them. Because I loved it so much that I was afraid, what if something happens to this one? And so I went back and I got backups. So at Costco, they sell, it's not a blanket, it's literally a throw. You can leave it out on your couch or whatever. It's made by Brookstone, and it's like an electric blanket. It has 4 heat settings, and I literally have that thing on now since last Christmas when I got it. I've had it on all year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't like air conditioning on me. I like to be warm and toasty, and it comes in like 4 different colors, one of which is a plaid. So Costco. Yeah.
For the win.
Yeah, Costco for the win.
Yeah. I brought some things to show.
Kelly's got show and tell.
I have show and tell. So I'm going to start with these eye drops. This is the Lumify Eye Drop. It's made by Bosch & Lomb. You can also get these at Costco in a 2-pack. It's cheaper than going to like Publix to get them.
Oh, good
but
tip.
I was introduced to these by the makeup artist that did our last headshots, the makeup stuff for us. I tend to have like really red eyes. I've got bad allergies. So when I wake up every morning, they're like bloodshot. It looks like I've been up all night like partying, and I'm not. So you just put a drop in each eye once a day, and you have white eyes all day long. So,
See, I need that. I need that today because I've got red eyes today.
yeah. So I just do it when I get out of the shower in the morning, and boom, amazing. I love these, and they're about
Lumify.
I'm gonna say they're like maybe $20 or something like that.
Pretty good deal, huh?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not as cheap as Visine, so sorry, but these are worth it. And
But Visine, I don't think it's good for you either.
Probably
I don't
not.
know.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
I play one on TV.
Yes.
Okay, and then my next thing is I'm going to do my Simple Human makeup mirror. So I've had this old vanity that I've carted around for over 20 years, never used it as a vanity. I always put on my makeup leaning over the bathroom sink, like any normal girl. So I was sitting there, and I found this Simple Human makes this lighted makeup mirror, and it just plugs right in, and it turns itself on, and you touch it, it turns on, and it turns off by itself, and you can see everything. So if you don't want to see like all the little pores, don't get that because it can be a little.
Sometimes you need those. You know, my mom had a wall-mounted makeup mirror at her, like in the bathroom at the house, and I would always see it on the magnified side and be like, oh, God, let me turn that thing over.
This one has a little an extra magnifying little mirror that I just like put away because I don't need that. Nobody needs that in their life.
I have looked at that mirror online because I have like their trash can. I have some of the other Simple Human stuff, and I'm like, it's so pricey, but
it's worth it.
I feel like I'm being influenced right now.
It's worth it. That. Kelly needs to be getting that needs to be a Christmas present for you because that thing has changed my life. And I also sit down now at my little old vanity. I got myself a stool at Home Goods, and I sit down there and I put on my makeup, and life is good.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
I love it. My next thing, I have a lot of like self-care things.
Kelly's got little cute
So this
things.
is tiny. This is just a travel size, but the brand of shampoo and this particular formula is what I've been using. It's Kerastase. It's a French company, I believe. But shampoo.
What is it, shampoo?
It's shampoo. They have conditioners, hair masks, hair serums, hair oils. Like they have all the hair things. I first was introduced to this when I was getting my hair cut at Imperial. They started carrying this brand there.
Yeah.
And it's a little on the pricey side, but I feel like it's worth it.
We girls need
sure.
good shampoo.
And
boys too.
Stop putting that Pantene in your hair. It's bad for you. So that is one of my favorite things. And that specific formula is for preventing hair fall. So, you know, when you are shedding hair, it will help your hair not to shed. And they have like a mature formula. Like if you're older, you need different hair. And they have like a normal one. They even have men's versions for
Oh.
men's hair. Some yummy, deliciously smelling like hair oils for your hair. They have dry shampoo. They have hairspray. They have all the things. So,
Oh, cool.
and they also have like heat protectant. Like,
Can you buy it on
creams.
Amazon?
You probably can, but you get a way better deal if you go directly to their website.
Kerastase?
Because
Okay.
they always have, I'm getting text messages all the time. This is on sale, that's on sale. They have holiday, like, bonus packages. You can buy them together. You can buy the travel size, and I'm going to be traveling this weekend, so that's why I have, like, the little bitty ones. So, yeah. That's one of my favorite things.
And be careful buying things like that on Amazon. I mean, we're Amazon fans, but make sure you see
Yeah,
who
make
the
sure you're getting
actual
it the
seller is.
So if it's the company and it's
The
their
company
store on
or
there,
Amazon itself, I feel like you're pretty
especially with
safe.
cosmetic type products,
if it's
you don't want it
some
to be some
Joe Blow out of
market pirated stuff. Yeah. Gotta
just be careful. Yeah, be careful. So Kelly and I both love our Dyson Airwraps,
Yes.
and we can't live without those things. I remember I went on vacation with a friend, and she was like, "Oh, I forgot my hair dryer. Let me borrow yours." And she borrowed it, and she's like, "It doesn't get that hot. Like, it
No.
doesn't get hot enough, and it doesn't blow as strong. It doesn't need to."
No.
Something about the technology of it. So it's really good for your hair because it doesn't get as hot as a regular, and it's not as hot as like a curling iron or a straight iron. So
Right.
whatever you use, it's like it does all the things for your hair without the intense heat.
Yes.
So it saves your hair.
It's less damaging for your hair follicles,
Yeah,
for sure.
we love it. We love it. We're fans, and I really want to get the new one, but I have the old one, so I'm like,
Yeah. I'm like, maybe I'll just get some of the new attachments. They
Yes.
have the really long barrel
I want
wraps
the long
now.
barrel.
I need
Yeah.
to try that. I saw a girl with short hair using the long barrel, and man, she was getting some body up on her
Really?
hair. Oh, it was beautiful when she was
yeah,
done.
because the length of that is better for long hair. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then still on the hair topic, we like our hair stuff. So I was influenced to buy this on TikTok.
Yes.
I kept seeing all these girls talking about this hair mask. And I already was using a hair mask with the other company of the shampoo that I bought, but it was not a leave-in. You had to rinse it out. And this is a leave-in. So I was really not sure about it because you have to wash your hair and you can put no conditioner in.
Oh, you can't put conditioner in?
Nope. And I was like, I don't know how that's going to work because I have never done that. And so you towel dry your hair, and then once it's pretty dry, towel dried at least,
Yeah.
you put in a tiny little one pump. That's it. I have a lot of hair. One pump. And then you rub it in your palms. You distribute it.
And your
then
hair
you-
isn't knotty?
No. And then you leave it. You must leave your hair for 4 minutes minimum before you can put anything else in. After 4 minutes, you can put in like your heat protectant, whatever you're styling, if you're using
Okay.
mousse or whatever, and then style as you normally would. And I have to say, without having the conditioner in my hair, it's not as weighed down.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm getting more days in between shampoos. Whereas
yeah,
before,
yeah.
because I had all that other stuff in my
Yeah.
hair, I feel like I had to wash more frequently. So far I'm liking it. I've only used it a handful of times, but I like it.
And I use the Olaplex, which I think is
It's similar.
similar. Yeah. So I'm an Olaplex fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
My next favorite thing is I definitely cannot bring it in for show and tell. It is my mattress.
Definitely
So
not.
years ago, I went to the Hard Rock at Universal, and everyone who knows me knows this story because I went there, and it was like a revelation that a mattress could be that comfortable. And so I actually went to their corporate to try and find out, like, how do I get this
It
mattress?
was a whole thing, right? You
Yeah.
had, like Jen on the case.
Oh,
like-
yeah. Yeah. And I was emailing back and forth with their customer service, and they were amazing. Like, kudos to you, Hard Rock, for getting back to some lowly person who wanted to know what kind of mattress it was. But they gave me all the information, but they're custom made. Hard Rock has them custom made.
Wow.
But they also then told me this is the closest one from this company. And so I reached out to that company, which, why can't I remember who it is? Is it Sealy? Anyway, I reached out to the company and I was like, hey, how do I get this mattress? And they told me, like, these are the different ones. And I have had that mattress now for a couple years, and it is life-changing. Life-changing.
Nice.
So don't sleep on an old mattress or a new mattress.
Right?
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
get yourself a new mattress. It is the most amazing thing. I'm so glad I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My next favorite thing is going to be my Kindle. It's a little worn, and yeah, I've
It's
had this
well
one-
loved.
I've had this one for just over a year. I bought a new one because I've had them since they first came out, but I'm constantly upgrading. But it lights up at nighttime, like when you're in your bed. All the lights are out. You wake up. You can't sleep. You don't want to wake up your husband or whoever next to you that's sleeping. So then I will just read, and it does help me get sleepy. But it's also, I haven't hit my goal for my book readings this year. I've read less books this year than I did last year, but I have been sleeping better this year, so that's
Is it
probably
thinner?
why.
Because I feel like I have an old Kindle and it's
Yeah, my
not.
old one was thick. This is not even the newest one. They have a new one that's a scribe that you can even take notes in, and that's on the Oprah's favorite things this
Okay.
year. This was like a paper white Oasis, I think, is the version I have. And I like that you can adjust the font size. It's hard to lay in bed with your readers on because then it's not comfortable. So I can just make it big so I can see. And it doesn't give off like that blue light like your cell phone will. Because could I read it on my phone? Sure. And I can enlarge the font there too. But then I feel like you're getting the blue light and it's smaller. And this feels more like a book. So I actually prefer this over paper books. Like, I have a couple paper books, and I haven't been able to read them because I can't.
Well,
read
paper
in the
books
dark.
get heavy too. If you're laying down and holding the book, it gets heavy.
Well, then you
and
have to
then
have like two hands to turn a page.
and you have to have
this
light.
I can just tap to turn the page. It's so easy. So
I
do
read books
love
on my
this.
Kindle app on my phone,
the
which
phone.
you said is like blue light, so that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
That's really all
Yeah,
I
that's
have,
what the glasses
except for
would
my
be
phone.
for.
I love my phone. What else do you have?
This is my last thing. This
Kelly's
This
got more
is
things.
a grocery bag. It's a reusable, but it's not your standard Publix reusable
I
bag
love
or whatever
that bag.
grocery store
So
you shop
cute,
at.
right?
So this has the Florida themed print. It's from Scout Bags. They have different states. So if you don't live in Florida, check them for their states. They have different ones. I know that like Maryland, D.C., Virginia,
See, does this
Georgia.
have? Well, you got to turn it because you can see southernmost point,
Yeah, so
Key
that's on
West,
here.
and the astronauts.
They've got like the Daytona with the cars.
Yeah.
They've got astronauts. They have
fun.
like the city. I think that's Miami down there.
Dolphins,
And like
porpoise.
manatees
Yep.
appear, sea turtles, all of the things are on it. But these are so durable. I'll take them, I swear, every time I go to Publix, I'll bring my bags in, and every single time, without fail, the cashier and the bagger both will be like, oh my gosh, these are really nice. Where did you get them? And I'm like, Scout bags. So that they don't normally have like the FL. That's just for the state
Florida.
prints that they have.
Yeah, right.
But they have all kinds of designs. They even have another thing I bought this year. They have like holiday gift bags.
Oh,
In,
really?
like different fun holiday prints and they're like, they have tiny ones, they have big ones, and they're good quality. They weren't overly expensive, so you can totally reuse them, and they're wipeable. You don't. Those are the kind of gift bags like I wouldn't throw away if I received them. I
Yeah.
would definitely reuse them.
And you can reuse them. And we so for our closing gifts, which you would know
if you sold or bought with us.
we use the Scout coolers, which are the soft side coolers, and they're awesome too. And they come in there's so many prints, and we really, really like them. They're just fun, and they have fun names.
Yes, they have fun. The pleasure chest is the cooler, right? This
have
is
a lot of
called, if
different
you're wanting
ones.
to know, this is called the Market Baguette Tote. That's
Yeah.
the one that this is. They have many different names for their bags. They even have baby bags that are new.
Oh,
So
really?
if you have a baby, like diaper bags, and like they have little.
I bet they have
changing pads.
awesome diaper bags
I would
because
imagine
their
so.
material is really, really nice. So
Yeah,
you can
it
go
is.
onto Scout's website and
They always have sales. They've got a ton of Christmas sales right now, and in the new year, they're always running sales. I feel like.
some of the smaller gift shops in town,
Yeah,
probably
Longboard House
wherever you.
carries them.
And that Hallmark store out in Vieira also carries them.
Okay, good to know.
So yeah, and they make little makeup bags, which I use their makeup bags when I travel. So yeah, or if you're like going to the beach, they have beach bags, but they also have the little bag you can use the makeup bags for like your sunscreen and things like that.
Yes,
So yeah, we definitely love those.
We like those, so that's all I have.
Okay, so tell us your favorite things, and maybe we'll
Love
put
to
those in our closing gifts. Not if it's a mattress.
No, and no Dyson Airwraps are going in there either.
No Dyson Airwraps. Unless you buy like the $42 million house that just went for sale in Vero Beach, we can sell you that.
Oh, for sure.
And then we will give you a Dyson Airwrap
And maybe a mattress.
and a grill. You're getting all the things.
All the things.
All right, so we'll talk to y'all later. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's been a freaking day.